Welcome to this video. I'm not sure if it's going to be short or long, but all the same, you are welcome. And thank you for watching. All those who are watching now, and all those who will be watching later. Yeah, well, as you see me dressed, it's very cold. It's very cold. Yeah. I don't know. I think I have tackled this very topic before. Why some of my MPP brethren and sistren are wondering why I'm very harsh and critical of this present MPP, party. Yes. Well, the whole point is, no one was born with a party flag in their hands, or no one was born with a party. You may be born into a particular family that is aligned or linked to a particular party, but as an individual, no baby, no child is born with a party flag in their hands. Yeah, but depending on the environment we find ourselves, whatever you are fed with in terms of information, what you read, what you listen to, shapes your political ideology. For some of us growing up, I'm not too old. I'm almost half a century. I'm almost half a century, so I'm not too old. But growing up in Ghana, and at the time, the political climate, this present MPP, or the politicians linked to this present MPP, portrayed themselves as a party that was very tolerant to all Ghanaians, especially the business community, right? I had the opportunity to read a lot of information, especially in the political newspapers, the Daily Graphic, Crusading Guide, the Chronicles, Dispatch, Heritage, Statesman, a whole lot, because at the time, my stepfather, at Nkoko, Phobia, if you know Nkoko Rest Stop, yeah, the owner was my stepfather. He buys all the political newspapers, the daily, and all the dailies, Daily Graphic, Ghanaian Times, Spectator, Mirror, and all of that. So I'll read. I had the opportunity to read all those newspapers. And at the time, and that's the fact, we all, it's not a question of impression, but it was a fact that the then PNDC, NDC, they were not tolerant of the business community. They were responsible for the closure of a lot of businesses, a lot of businesses that belong to their political opponents, and they did a lot of bad things. The PNDC, NDC did a lot of bad things. Those of you who don't know, shit bombing people's houses, shit bombing the homes of journalists and all of that, and at the time too, the journalists that we had, they were very vibrant, they were very active, they were I should say militant, they were intellectually vibrant and radical, like, I used to listen to, I never missed Kweku Sechiado's front page on Friday, Kweku Bako on this Saturday News File. I don't remember the last time I watched News File. Right, this present, I've forgotten his name. I've forgotten the host of News File, the host right now. I've forgotten his name because I don't watch it, and he's not so important to me. He's not an objective-minded person. If he's an objective-minded person, he should be speaking for especially where he comes from, for the people from where he comes from. So some of us, this is how come we shaped our political life, right? Listening to front page on Fridays hosted by Kweku Sechiado, and watching or listening to News File on Fridays, on Saturday morning, 9 to I think 12, then reading the the newspapers, Chronicles, Heritage, Dispatch, Crusading Guide, the Daily Guide by Harun Atta, and all of those things, And of course, I made I think I made the right choice at the time, aligning myself with the MPP. I registered as a member of the MPP, paid my dues when I was, in the Eastern region. Yeah, and of course we contributed what we can. We contributed what we can. We did our best, especially for President J.A. Kufuor. Like I said before, some of us went to Amelokope 2000. Amelokope 2000 elections. It wasn't easy. Some of us were beaten. I wasn't beaten at the time. I was in Lagos at the time. Went to Amelokope. That's when President J.A. Kufuor was elected, 2000. And he was sworn in 2001. I was in Lagos at the time. So we've contributed our part. And some of us, we join groups or parties or whatever, not expecting anything from it. And that is why somebody like me, that is why I joined the MPP. I joined it not because I was expecting anything from the party. I could be an MP, I could fight to become a president or minister, whatever. But we thought at the time the MPP had the best policies. We thought at the time the MPP had the best policies to build Ghana to the level of, the developed world, so that some of us will stay in our country and enjoy life. Because I was not very interested in traveling outside of the country. I was not. I thought I could, make life in Ghana. Yeah. So, and at the time, when Mr. Kufuor became the president, we saw how Mr. Kufuor helped the business community. We saw how Mr. Kufuor, J.A. Kufuor, was tolerant to the business community, even opponents of his party. At the time, Mr. Kufuor gave Mr. Indum a ministerial appointment, public health, something, I've forgotten the portfolio. But Mr. Kufuor, President Kufuor, gave Dr. Indum a ministerial appointment. This was his political opponent. Fast forward, come to MPP 2016. 2016, I was in the States. Bought my own ticket, went to Ghana to become a party agent, just to see Nana Addo Dankwa become president, because of the kind of policies they were espousing, the MPP and Nana Addo, fighting corruption, free SHS, and all of that. We thought it was brilliant ideas. One district, one factory, one district, one dam, and all of that. So we supported them. And come 2016 up to 20, look at what we saw. And like I've said earlier, or in some of my videos, some of us, we have conscience. So the fact that you are my friend, you are my brother, you are my sister, you are my mother, you are my party, whatever, I belong to a party, so if something is going wrong, I will say it. Because we want the best for Ghana. It's not a question of party. We joined MPP not because, we owe MPP something. We joined MPP because we thought the MPP had the best policies to build Ghana. But if the MPP has come up with, has come to govern and they've messed up the system, no, we are not obliged to still stay with the MPP. If the MPP in 2016 promised to fight corruption, and they come and they are now, engulfed in scandals, terrible scandals, why should we keep on being with the MPP? We have conscience. If the MPP that we joined, we thought they were tolerant of the business community, even their opponents, and they come to power and they collapse businesses of their opponents, why should we still join the MPP? Nana Addo and Bawumia government came in, they collapsed Mr. Indum's businesses. They collapsed UT Bank and other banks. Look at what they did to Look at what they did to, our old people who had their money saved in the bank. And you think some of us should join this party, should keep on being with this party? You know, I have conscience. So the fact that in the past I have been with the MPP doesn't mean if things are going wrong in the party. And some of us, we voiced it out that this and that's going on, we should stop. People thought we were joking. The MPP is collapsed. I'm telling you, 2028, you will see the smoothness level of the MPP. And now with the base around the corner, man, let me tell you, the MPP is in a ditch right now. And it's not coming up or out of the ditch in no time. Listen, we have to start thinking like human beings. This incident, sometimes I wonder how human beings, and it's true that we have different opinions, but sometimes when you put 1 to 1, it will give you 2. And when somebody looks into your eyes, look at your face, and tells you that 1 + 1 is 3, and you nod your head and you're like, oh, like an agama lizard, then you're like, oh, okay, 1 + 1 is 3, then you accept it, that means there's something wrong with you. Look at this tomato issue. Burkina Faso, for the most part, is more desert than Ghana. Most parts of Ghana. Why should we go to Burkina Faso to have, why should we go to Burkina Faso for tomatoes? Why should our market women go to Burkina Faso for tomatoes? Because of the fact that Burkina Faso, they kept their dams running. 2020, 2021, what did the MPP government at the time say? They said they were going to build what? One district, one dam. Where are the dams? Where is the Pualugu Dam? And some of us keep mentioning this, and people think we are attacking some individual. What did Dr. Bawumia say? This is simple. What did Dr. Bawumia say? Was the dam built? $12 million. Thank you for watching me. $12 million. Mocha, you are a stranger on my network. Well, welcome. Thank you for watching. $12 million gone down the drain. If this $12 million was invested in building the Pualugu Dam, our mothers, our grandmothers wouldn't have gone to Burkina Faso to be shot and burned to death. What's wrong with that? And when some of us point this out, people think we are attacking an individual. No, we are just thinking like human beings. We are just thinking like how human beings are supposed to think. And the sad part of this is, I've said this before, I'll keep on saying it. Those politicians who come from the most deprived parts of Ghana, they are the ones who inflict the most painful, things on their own people. If the dam was built in Pualugu, who are the people who the dam was going to benefit? Who? Fine, it's going to benefit the whole of Ghana and maybe, even outside of Ghana. But the immediate environs stand to benefit more. So when we talk about the fact that the $12 million that the MPP government with Dr. Bawumia squandered should have been used to build the Pualugu Dam, it's not an attack. We're not attacking nobody. How can just few people squander $12 million? And you think with me, with my head on my neck, I should come and clap my hands for thieves and corrupt people? No, I have conscience. I think like a human being. I don't want to say I don't think like an animal. I think like a human being. Why do we have to think like somebody is from our hometown, somebody is my brother, somebody is my party member, somebody is from my tribe, somebody belongs to this religion, so when they do something that is not good, we should keep on following? What is wrong with that as a people? What is wrong with that as a people? We cannot keep on allowing the MPP and the NDC to take us for granted. Well, some of us will tell it like it is. Posterity will judge all of us. Ghana Secondary School, Kufuor, that's their motto, pro-patria. Pro-patria means posterity is watching all of us. Posterity is watching all of us. And the future will judge all of us. So if your MPP party that you belong to is doing something wrong or has done something wrong in the past, and you think you are so wise to still be with them and be a hypocrite like the how do we even say it? You hide that animal that hide its head under the sun, like an ostrich. I'm not gonna be an ostrich and hide my head in the sun when I look that this thing is going on and it's wrong. No, we have to start telling. I mean, like, I don't. Those of you who want to travel to America, Europe, Asia, Japan, China, they built their countries with honesty, discipline, and competence. We cannot build Ghana with dishonest, corrupt thieves. People, steal our monies, and we still clap. No, I'm not gonna clap my hands for a thief, a corrupt party. No, the MPP as it stands now, it's a party full of criminals. Criminals. Look at the Auditor General report. Look at what the Auditor General report says. So that, sometimes, I just wonder. Look at what they are doing to our river bodies through Galamsey. And when some of us say it, look at what they are doing to our forest. Look at what they are doing to our forest. And when you look at the recent MPP government, Nana Addo Dankwa Bawumia government, look at the people they sidelined. All the good people, all the wise people, all the honest people. Somebody like Professor Frimpong Boateng. Look at somebody like Professor Frimpong Boateng being sidelined by Nana Addo Dankwa Bawumia government. Look, all the good people. And I just pray that the base, we are going to attract all the good guys. Professor Frimpong Boateng and all the good guys in the MPP right now. Somebody like Professor Frimpong Boateng needs to quit the MPP. Because he himself has said that the MPP is full of fake people right now. And it's true. The MPP that some of us grew up loving, sacrificing for, it's not this present MPP. It's not this present MPP. Like sometimes I listen to some of their communicators. I'm like, excuse me to say, I think they are from NDC, like Abro, Koka, and those were the characters that were associated with NDC at the time. Look at how NDC has become so attractive. And look at MPP right now. I feel so sad in my heart. I'm like, is this MPP for real? Koka, Abronye, and some of those guys who don't know their left from their right, talking rubbish. It's a shame, man. But well, some of us will tell it like it is. And so those of you wanted to know why some of us are bashing the MPP right now. This is why. And the truth is, when something is, you have to take good care of your house or your home first before you can go and criticize somebody. Some of us cannot just sit down and allow the rot to go on and pretend like ostriches, bury our heads in the sun, like everything is all right. No, everything is not all right. We have so-called elders in the party. When the rot was going on, people were insulting left, right, center. They were not wise enough to tell those Abronyas and the cookers to stop what they are doing. They encouraged them. They were behind them. And now you guys want to call for reconciliation. Reconciliation might somewhere. No, it's not reconciliation. Reconciliation, you reconcile with somebody when they mistakenly fault you. Not when somebody deliberately, not fault you. There's a difference. There's a very big difference. When somebody intentionally faults you, there's no room for reconciliation. We will love you from a distance. When somebody mistakenly does something wrong to you, that is when you can reconcile with the person. But when somebody knows they do it deliberately on purpose, no, it does no. Then you are not a human being to think like that, oh, no, I can wrong this person, I can say this, then after everything, then we'll reconcile. No, this world is not like that. You cannot eat your cake and have it. So, this is it. And for some of us, we have been campaigning. Go to my Facebook page. The message I pinned, I think 3 years ago or so, that if you vote, those who vote for the MPP and the NDC, they are the downfall of Ghana. Yes, if you keep on voting for the MPP and NDC, know that you are part of the downfall of Ghana. That's a pinned message on my Facebook page. So some of us have been advocating for the downfall of the MPP since some time now, and the NDC, of course, because there's one thing that some of us will believe in, that Ghanaians deserve better. Ghanaians deserve way better. Ghana as a country is not just meant for a few politicians to enjoy at the expense of all of us. No. If you are a teacher, let's take for example 2 teachers. One becomes a politician, becomes an MP and becomes a minister also, and one decides to pursue their teaching career. Look at the vast difference in their lifestyle in a space of let's say even 3 months. The one pursuing his career as a teacher and the one pursuing his new career as an MP minister. Look at the vast difference. Why should it be like that? Why should it be like that? The fact that somebody becomes an MP doesn't mean they are smart. You've sat in the same classroom with them. They are not smarter than us. They are like some of the block-headed people. Seriously. I mean, everybody got their talent, but when it comes to sitting in the classroom and doing stuff, these politicians, they are not smarter than us. So think about what I'm saying. You know a teacher, or you may know a teacher, or you have a teacher as a family friend, family member, whatever. Compare that teacher's life to a teacher who is in government right now, and look at the vast difference in their lifestyle. I mean, why should that happen? So some of us, it's our prayer that the MPP collapses, and we pray that the good ones in the MPP, like Mr. Jakun and Dr. Frimpong Boateng, Professor Frimpong Boateng, will join the base. The base is for Ghanaians. It's not for MPP or NDC. The base is for patriotic Ghanaians who want to see Ghana get back to her glory days. That's what the base stands for. The base, Ghana first. Like I always say, if you drink, don't drive. If you drive, don't drink. All those watching me, thank you. Please put down your comments. Let me know what you think. And make sure you eat healthy. You are what you eat. That statement is a simple statement, but it's very deep. You are all you eat. Make sure you eat healthy. What again? Make sure you do something to help your community if you can. And what? Yeah, peace and love to you. You add the other half to make it full, okay? Mocha Black, Eben Porters, thank you for watching. All of you watching me, thank you. Mocha, it's been a long time. Hope to hear from you, girl. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Love you all. Bye.